This is life. You face problems every day, no matter how perfect you think you and your life are. Problems are there and they aren't going anywhere unless you face them and solve them. Acknowledging your problems, solving them, and getting on with your life is better than making it all a big deal. Your problems shouldn't become the source of sorrow, hurt, and grief for you. While getting on with our life, we may encounter plenty of barriers and issues that might distract us from our real path. Sometimes we don't have our full potential to deal with the issues, but if we know what we are dealing with, we can do better. Once you have a clear perspective of what problems you have in your life, you can deal with them in a better way. Here are some of the most common problems that each of us is bound to face, no matter where we are headed or what we are doing. Let's take a look at those issues. Number 1. Health crisis. There comes a time in your life when you are not healthy. It might be something minor or something big and intense. Either way, it is common to have health issues, because as our body works around the clock, it does fall once in a while to get the whole system working once again. The thing about health crisis is if you don't deal with it at the right time, it might get worse, resulting in many other problems. So, if you have any health issue going on, get to it and make yourself healthy once again instead of pretending it doesn't exist. Number 2. Workplace issues. Of course, everyone gets to work when the time and opportunity are there. But, this is the time when you come to realize if you can manage teamwork and professional relationships, or not. The workplace is the place where you are supposed to fulfill your duties for which you have been hired. However, it is possible to face certain issues that you might not be ready for. You can get surprised and frustrated at the start because of these issues, but the best thing to do is to face those issues and resolve them right away. It is the wisest thing instead of leaving the workplace. Number 3. Emptiness. Now and then, your life becomes dull, unproductive, and you feel like there is nothing you can change. This leads to the emptiness, which doesn't seem like a big issue, but it has a big impact on your life. Though career-oriented people don't care about their wellness and the adventurous part of life deeply, it is affecting them, and it affects their career also. If you want to deal with this boredom and emptiness, break out of your routine and do something unusual to bring out the light in you. Number 4. Friendship issues. We need friends in our life to get together, share sorrows and happiness, and just get along with life. Friends are the brightest part of life, but sometimes this relationship ends up giving you a lot of trouble. There is backstabbing, jealousy, betrayal, and a lot of similar things that ruin a friendship, and thus it affects the whole life. The best solution to this is to never open up with friends at first. Know who you are dealing with and then move forward with the friendships. Limit your interactions with friends who are toxic and unhealthy for you. Number 5. Failure. When you are moving forward, achieving your goals, moving on with your career, you are bound to face failures, but it doesn't mean that you can't move forward. Failures are meant to teach you a lot of things and make you a better person for the future. Learn to deal with the failure, and you will have the ability to deal with every barrier that you might come across. Number 6. Financial crisis. This world and life are uncertain, and the financial crisis can come at every stage of life. No matter how much you are ready for the bad times, the financial crisis can catch you off guard. You can get frustrated and all stressed out because of the crisis that might have hit you. You might have lost your job, lost your investment, or have a downfall in the business world. The best way to deal with this is to accept that it has happened. Once you accept it, you can deal with it. Identify where things have gone wrong, and from where can you start to get back on your feet. Number 7. Career pressure. When you are on the path to being successful, you will face work-related issues. Along with those issues, you might have the difficulty in getting on with your career. Thousands of issues can arise, such as not getting the promotion you worked so hard for, not getting the job you applied so wishfully for, and so on. To deal with these issues, identify the issues that might be within you, such as personal issues or attitudinal problems. Work on yourself and get back on your feet and try again. Number 8. Unfair treatment. This world is full of people who are unjust and unfair when they get in power. You are lucky if you haven't faced anything like that, but you are bound to face such people when you step outside. This unfair treatment shouldn't be the cause of your issues or breakdown. So, deal with this as it comes and don't take it seriously. If you are good, you will get the success you deserve. Number 9. Inner peace. You can be successful in life, doing things you love, but still, there is something that doesn't feel like you. The inner peace you seek might not be there for you yet, and it stresses you out. It happens to everyone once in a while, and it is no big deal. You just have to find a way to feel different and to achieve that inner peace you are looking for. Number 10. Mental health issues. This doesn't mean serious disorders and diseases. These are the minor issues that we usually ignore and do not deal with because we think they don't make sense. We are so busy with improving our lives that we forget that mental stress and anxiety are serious issues, for which you should seek help as soon as possible. The bottom line. Problems are what make life worth living. They help us adapt to become tougher as we adapt to different situations. Always remember that whatever problem you are facing has a solution, or, at least, a manageable approach. So look around your life and see if you are having these problems in your life. Every once in a while, people face these problems, but if you can identify the issues at the time, you can deal with them in a better way. Never allow your challenges to stop you from fulfilling your true potentials in life. Thanks for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel, because more incredible content is on the way.